What's up, everybody, and welcome to the live Beyond the Realms live interactive commentary of the original The Evil Dead. I see everybody joining in here. This is going to be live on Periscope, and then if everything goes well with saving this to my camera roll, I will be uploading this to YouTube afterwards. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. Yo, what's up? Yes, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for joining in. I see 10 people on here right now. Now, with Periscope, the picture quality is not that good. This is a new app, so, you know, I don't know how, this is going to look. Want me to record it? Sure, man. I mean, if you want to, and then if I can't upload it or whatever, that would be awesome. Won't be able to stay long, but got to show some love for Beyond the Realms. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I'm going to try to read as many comments as I can here. I'm definitely not going to be able to read them all, but I'll try to, read them and respond and all that. Now, the thing is, when this video is saved to my camera roll, I've already tested this, the comments do not get saved on there. So I'm going to try to read the comments before I answer them or interact, so that way people watching YouTube, the replay, will know what the hell I'm talking about. What else? And I have to film this in portrait. The reason why is because I did some tests earlier today, and if I film in landscape, when it goes to upload to YouTube, it's turned the wrong way, man. It doesn't upload right, so that's why you're seeing this in portrait mode instead of landscape. But I have to ask real quick, can everybody hear me good out there? I just want to know that before we get any further into this. Keeps crashing for some reason. Damn, that sucks. Very good. Awesome. Okay, yes, right on. Joe has joined in. Now, during this, I'm going to do some movie facts throughout the film, not just talk about what's on the screen. I want to do some trivia to see how much some of you might know about this movie. Now, the thing is, don't be cheating. Don't be pulling up no fucking Google or anything like that. This is all off the top of your head. I want to see how much some of you know about this film. This is my all-time favorite film. I just adore this. I've seen this film more than any film ever. I've loved this film since I was a kid, and I will always love this film. It's perfect in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Got the poster going on here. Got the shirt going on. So, wait, are we watching the remake, right? No, absolutely not. Come on, Ryan. Can you see me? Yes, Corey, I can see you. Google is my friend. Come on, Kathy. So, if you guys are going to watch the movie with me, fuck the remake. Hey, you know what? Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up, Jody? If you are going to watch the movie with me, I have it on right now. I have it on the menu. I have not started it. I'm going to let you guys know when I start it. But before we start, how about we kick this off right? Look at this big-ass bitch. Woo, doggy. And the seal has just been cracked. I broke out, check this out, guys. Friday the 13th shot glass. I've always had here in the room. I've never used this, actually. Can you believe that? I have never used this. Yes, the Death Star is now fully operational. It really is. Ash versus Evil Dead is awesome. Yeah, man, I need to really finish that. I really do. So I'm going to pour a shot. If any of you drinkers out there are having a shot also, why don't you join in here, okay? Let's pour a shot. Get it all the way up there. Try not to spill this bitch. Got your apple juice? Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Cheers, my man. That's right. So, we're going to do this upright. And if you're not familiar with my channel, with Horrors Ball, we have a saying that Crazy J started called chars. We don't say cheers. We say chars, okay? So, to everybody out there, chars. First shot went down great. So I saw somebody mention something about Ash vs. Evil Dead started okay and finished weak, I think it was. I didn't catch that whole question there. But yes, this is the version I'm watching. I decided to go with the Blu-ray. I will show you the other editions that I have and other Evil Dead memorabilia as we go along here. Don't forget to smoke your fucking acid. That's right, Jody. Finished strong. The middle was a little weak. Okay. Very good one. Yes, Corey, it's very good. Used way too much CGI. Hey, I agree, because they did say they weren't going to use any CGI in the remake, and they lied. I thought it was great first season. Hey, what I saw of Ash vs. Evil Dead, I loved. So let's have a quick vape, well, shall we? So, okay, guys. Now let's have a little drink of PBR. And no, I'm not no hipster that only drinks PBR because it's a hipster beer. My grandfather always drank PBR, so I drink it in his memory. But they did add a lot from Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 in the series. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Gonna pop my disc in and watch along. Fuck it. Cool. Yes, you are. Okay. Molson Canadian Cold Shots. Hey, man. Way to go, Kyle. Bring it on, man. Dennis Hopper. That's right. You can't go wrong with that, man. Dennis Hopper. What a classic. So, okay, guys. If you guys are ready, we're going to fire this movie up. What are your thoughts on Evil Dead 2 getting higher ratings than the first? Man, I mean, as far as ratings go, Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, I don't really put a lot of weight into it, man. I mean, when it comes to that stuff, you know, I'll read what a synopsis is of a film and decide if I want to see it or not, and I just don't put a lot of weight into that stuff, because there's a lot of films that they say are terrible that are actually really great. Okay, guys, we're going to start it, okay? So, it's on the menu screen right now. We're going to get going. Steve, what's up, my man? Paul Newman. Yeah, hey, I'll get down with Paul Newman. Cool Hand Luke. Let's do it. All right, guys, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, chars. Play movie. Okay. I am playing the original 1.33 version of this film on this Blu-ray. It is loading right now. There is currently 11 people watching. Cool, man. I was hoping I wouldn't be the only one sitting here getting drunk by myself. So I see some of you keep rejoining. I'm guessing that you're getting kicked off, which sucks. And the dog is coming in. Let me put the dog out. Hold on one second. Come on, man. Go. Okay. Load me up with the hearts, guys. Come on, let's do it. Heart it up. Just tap the hell out of your screen. Can't text and use the app at the same time is why it keeps rejoining. Ah, that sucks. Should I accidentally put in Jack and Jill? Fuck. Damn, fuck. Okay, so we're going over the swamp now, going up over the tree branch. I love this scene, man. Steady cam shot, and how they did this is they added in, oh, look at all those hearts. That's awesome. They had a camera mounted to a 2x4. It just had a rope around their neck and was running with it and lifted it up over stuff. I mean, pretty awesome. Yes, I did. I let the dog out, man. I really did. You should give us a shot from behind you. Oh, like that? The Evil Dead? I don't know. We'll do all kinds of stuff, man. We will have fun with this. Awesome. Andrew is in the house. So we can see the Evil Dead. Okay. Well, for copyright reasons, I don't really want to show the movie, because on here it might not be a big deal, but on YouTube, they'll turn off, they'll shut the video down for that. But anyway, the big red truck's driving down the road. They're showing Ash in the back of the car now, looking at the map. So that's where I'm at. It's right at the very beginning of the movie. Let me see exact time where I'm at here. 1 minute and 44 seconds into the movie. So if you watch this, there are, awesome, we're synced perfectly. Awesome, Joe. There's several errors throughout this film, but I think that is what adds to the charm of this film, man. I mean, there's just so much to this film to love, I think. I mean, I think if you're really into horror films, I just can't understand how somebody wouldn't at least appreciate this film. You guys know what I'm saying? Because it just has so many awesome elements. And there is Sam Raimi and Rob Tappert standing at the side of the road waving. They are the hitchhikers in this film. There's just a lot to love about this movie, man. It's a really fun movie that has a high replay value. And Sam and crew, let's see, is Ash's arm in the chainsaw or is his hand gone? No, not in this film. Not in this film. Sam and company wanted to... Moonshine, way to go, Steve. Hell yeah, drink it up. Sam and company wanted to make a movie. They wanted to make a movie that was a surefire hit. So what they did is they decided to go with a horror film. They saw all these films popping up at the drive-in, and they decided, hey, let's make a horror film. We can do this. They figured out what worked, what scared people, and, they wanted to make a real visceral type experience. They didn't want people to get bored, because back then at the drive-ins, people would watch a film, and, if they start getting bored with it, they would start flipping on their headlights, start, honking their horns, all this stuff. And they wanted to make a film that people loved all the way through. An error in the film I like is the birthmark. Seems like a flaw, but it is really a charm. They made it... Oh, I missed that. I think you just revealed the answer to one of my trivia questions, but that's cool, because some people probably missed it. So, yeah, they decided to make this film. They thought it was a surefire hit. And it worked, My finger is hurting. Yeah, right on, man. Thank you. You're cool, man. Don't worry about it. Hey, everybody talk about whatever. If some of these trivia questions I got pop up, it's pretty much common knowledge. I mean, it might make some people be like, but most of the people watching this are going to know these trivia questions. It's pretty much common knowledge. Now, this house here, this cabin that they got, they originally wanted to shoot this movie in Michigan, but they decided they couldn't find something, so so they went to Tennessee. They thought that Tennessee would be warmer, but Tennessee had one of its coldest winters in decades in 1979 when they filmed this, because they filmed this in November and December of 1979 in Tennessee. And it was freezing ass cold there. The original cabin that they wanted to film this in, they could not get. They were not able to get it. So the film commission failed them on that part. They got with a local that led them to this cabin. Now, this cabin is from the Civil War era. And it had sat abandoned for like 40 years. And it's supposedly really haunted. There's a story that was going around about a family that moved in there in 1925, a grandmother, a mother, and a daughter. And apparently the mother and grandmother passed away went to get a snack. How far are we in? Right now they are at the door, unlocking the door to the cabin, is what they're doing right now. But apparently the mother and the grandmother passed away on the same night, and the little girl ran out screaming and crying, but apparently this place was really haunted. And when they originally went to this cabin and started filming here, or was going to film here, it was overran with cows everywhere. There was manure all over the floor. They had to totally redo this place. And they brought in somebody who was really good at woodworking, and they had to take out the ceiling because it had really low ceilings, and they had to do lighting, all that stuff. So they took out the ceilings, and you can actually see all the way up to the damn roof in this and in some of the shots. But yeah, it's just there's a lot of awesome backstory to this movie, and a lot of this stuff that I'm mentioning, I'm sure most of you already know this stuff. I'm just doing this for people that might not know some of this, because I realize not everybody does. The swing on the porch stopped hitting the wall when they got to the door. Yeah, I love that part. I love that. It's like foreshadowing, like, hey, you guys might want to watch the fuck out. There's something here that you don't want to fuck with, right? Just turn around, take your ass back to town, and, don't fuck with this place, right? But this was shot in Morristown, Tennessee. Have you seen Nightcrawler? Yes, I have seen Nightcrawler. I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. I've only seen it once. Now, there's a lot of times where I watch a film and I love it a lot more second time around. So, you know, I'll give it another shot. I did like it. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. I didn't love it. You know what I mean? But this was filmed in Morristown, Tennessee. Now, I actually know some people, John, Robbie, and Amanda, that live in Morristown, Tennessee. You know, me and my cousin Eric, when I lived in Nashville for a little while back in 2000, and I always said, man, it would be fucking awesome to go to Morristown, Tennessee and visit where this was shot at. You know what I mean? Because the cabin burnt down a year after this was filmed. Apparently there were some squatters there that lit some fires and shit and burnt the cabin down. So the cabin is not there at all. But the chimney is still there. Now, if you look up stuff on YouTube, you can see several videos of people that has went to the cabin and explored it. The chimney is still there. And what's cool is, you know, the scene where they put Cheryl down in the cellar. They had to actually dig that cellar. There was no cellar there. They cut out a hole in the floor. They dug a hole. That hole was still there at the location. I've seen a recent video where it's still there. Thank you guys so much for all the hearts. That's awesome. But that hole was still there. Some of the chimney's still there, and I've heard stories of people actually breaking off pieces of that chimney and taking it and having like Bruce Campbell and people sign it. And also another thing with that story of the cabin when it was built, apparently the guy that built the cabin, when he was, the last part of it was the chimney, and like when he was finishing up the chimney, he was struck by lightning, because apparently in this whole like valley where this is at, it's has a really high. There was a piece of the chimney on eBay back in summer for 150. Hey, I don't doubt it. Apparently there's a high ore content in this area, and it causes a lot of lightning. Well, the guy that was building this cabin was actually struck by lightning and died while making the cabin, like right when it was completed, which is just crazy. But I've always wanted to go and visit this location. Now, it is on private property. That's the thing. You can find, if you get online and look, you can find directions directly to this cabin. Slippy has the shutters. Does he really? Oh my God. Gonna start Evil Dead 2. Okay, that's cool, man. Hey, you know, watch that and, you know, enjoy our chat, because they're very similar films anyway, you know. That is really awesome. So Michael Felcher has the shutters to this. Holy crap. If he ever sells those, man, I gotta get a hold of that shit. So right there, they're showing the cellar, and it actually looks like a cellar. You see steps going down, but that was just a hole that they dug in the ground there. There was no cellar there. It was just deep enough for Ellen Sandweiss to get down there and be able to do her scene, which is coming up soon. Spoiler! Spoiler! But yeah, I mean, if you go to where this was shot at, you pretty much have to trespass, and I've heard that they are not new to that. She's in the new Geico commercial. Really? I did not know that. You do have to trespass to go onto this property, which, you know, what's the time mark you are currently at? Let's see. I will tell you right now. We are at exactly 11 minutes right there. Right there. Right now, Scott just walked down in the cellar. That's where we are at right now. Is everybody that's watching it up to speed here? Got to pause for 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So, yep, same part. Cool. Right on, Joe. It would just be cool to visit this area, man. You know, I mean, I had a real strong urge to do it. Like I said, when I lived in Nashville, it's kind of faded over the years, but it's still on my bucket list. And would I trespass to do it? Yeah, I would. Why not, you know? Yeah, don't go in the cellar, Ash. That's right, Kyle. Do not go in the cellar. Oh, you guys are in for some shit, man. So anybody else have anything they want to add here about Evil Dead? You know, this movie, let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. AJ Punk, by the way. Really hope they cross me with Ash in season 2. That'd be cool. Is Evil Dead 2 a continuing sequel? You know, they've always said it is a sequel, and it is, but at the same time, man, I think they're just trying to lie to themselves and say that it's not a remake. I mean, because come on, dude. Why would Ash take his girlfriend to this cabin? Not only that, okay, that's one part, but why would he go to this cabin and play this fucking tape that has the fucking, that raises the fucking Evil Dead on it? Why would he just be like, oh, yeah, play it? I mean, come on, man. It was a reimagining. Yes, I agree with that. But they, you know, Sam and everybody's always said, no, it's not a remake, blah, blah, blah. No, but it is, man. It really is. They basically just had a budget to do better things. Well, better, I should say. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Part 2, and I know most people love Part 2 even more. But it's like I said, it's the charm of this. Too much champagne. Hey, right on, man. Drink it up. We are sitting at 13:25 right now, by the way, guys, if you want to join in. This is badass. Great idea to do live comms. I'm sure that's what you meant. Yeah, man, I mean, if this turns out well and people like this, I prefer the original 100% of the time. I do too, man. All the way. All the way. Sam wanted to do more Three Stooges type humor in Evil Dead 2. Yeah, he did, you know, and I mean, it definitely comes over in this. There's a lot of things from Three Stooges come through in this, but Part 2 is definitely more comedic. This is comedic in a non-intentional way. You know, it's comedic in a way to where the limitations makes it comedic. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, that's part of the charm that I love about this, because this one is the only Evil Dead film that is legitimately scary and tries to be that way. Now, Part 2 has its elements, but this one, they really tried to make it scary, and I think they really achieved that. Look at that young Bruce, such a stud. Yeah, man, hell yeah. And he's also got his fucking, his nice little slippers on in this movie, all through it. Yes, Ash is definitely in them all. You already know what movie you want to tackle next. Jody, I'm not sure. Maybe the original Dawn of the Dead. You know, I'm thinking like some of the classics would be some good ones to do, you know. The original's fucking terrifying. Man, I agree. Maybe the original Dawn of the Dead. You know, I've always loved Day of the Dead more, but over the past couple years, for some reason, I've started getting the Dawn of the Dead even way more. I've always loved it, but I think that would be a good one to do too, because I have been to the Monroeville Mall, and it was actually when we were filming the Murder Collection, and we were taking pictures in there, and they told us, hey, you can't do that in here. And Fred Vogel told the guy, hey, man, you know, they're just big fans of Dawn of the Dead, you know. So he's like, oh, yeah, okay, well, we do tours here, you know. We can't do it now because it's on a weekend. So he called up his boss, and we actually got a tour of the back. Like, we seen the whole fucking boiler room. We saw the whole stairwell where they go up to their room, where they go up to the roof where the helicopter is. We saw all of that shit, and even Fred Vogel had never been back there before. So, you know, I think it would be cool to do Dawn of the Dead. You know, I think that would be a cool one to do. You know, I think it'd be cool. I don't know, but, you know, if this goes well and people likes it, you know, I'll do it, you know. The neck book is such a great idea. Just watched Deathgasm today. What did you think, man? Did you like Deathgasm? I swear by that on being the best horror film from last year, man. It's so fucking clever. I absolutely love that film. So right there, you can see the moon. And in this version, they cut out, there was like a box on the screen before where they superimposed it on there. It was like a shot that they had of the moon. It looked so bad before. Like, even Stephen King had mentioned like how some of this film looks so amateurish, and he even brought that up after he first saw the film. But, you know, there's just such a charm to it, you know, that he loved it too. Really want the Walmart edition of Deathgasm. Yeah, Heavy Metal Apocalypse. Does anybody know if that's a slipcover like a Holiday Horror Story was, where when you pull it off it has the real name underneath? I have not seen if it is. Deathgasm, Starry Eyes, It Follows. Hey, man, that's 3 great choices there, dude, all the way. All 3 of those films are fantastic. Yep, Sam Neill in the cover. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, Best Buy apparently has Deathgasm for $12.99. I only own it on Vudu. I bought it right when it came out on Vudu in October. But I do want to get a physical copy of that. That's one I'll double dip for because it's such a clever horror comedy. And like I said in many videos on the YouTube channel, it's the most clever horror comedy since Shaun of the Dead, which is a really, really, really high compliment for me. I got to meet the entire cast at Culture Shock. Dawn of the Dead poster signed by all of them. Oh, that's awesome, man. Looks like Best Buy is getting my money today. Cool. Yeah, I've met Flyboy and I've met Ken Faree. That's the only ones I've met, man. I've missed out on a couple Dawn of the Dead reunions. I would really love to meet all of them, though. Deathgasm was fucking awesome. Hell yeah, it was. If any of you watching this have not seen Deathgasm, seek it out. I'm telling you, seek it out. Best part of Evil Dead, the shot zooming in the cabin for the monster's view. Yeah, man. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant stuff. I really need to get to a convention ASAP. Yeah, conventions are fun, man. You know, I'm kind of I'm a cynic on conventions in a lot of ways these days, man. Yes, Jody, definitely check out Deathgasm. Extremely original, yes. Conventions, man, I just shut it off. It just got to that part. Shit is about to get real here. Conventions, man, I could go on for days about conventions. I just hate how they charge for everything. You basically got to fucking pay to breathe in those places anymore. I hate that shit, man. You still not seen the Evil Dead remake? No, I've seen the Evil Dead remake. Somebody gave me a digital copy of it. I didn't pay a fucking dime for it, thank God. But somebody gave me a digital copy. Shit's getting real there with only 6 minutes in it. Yeah. Day of the Dead in September. Anyone seen Turbo Kid? No, I have not, man, but I have that on Vudu. I need to check that out, man. I have a ton of shit on Vudu. Actually, my buddy's account that lets me use his account, he buys movies relentlessly, and it's on there. I really need to check that out, though. Conventions, though, I gotta go back to that, man. I just hate how they price gouge the fuck out of fans anymore. I hate that. Because I started going in 2007, and I mean, $20, 15 to 20 was the average. Now it's like 40 and 50. And I'm sorry, any Walking Dead fans, but that right there is what really started changing conventions. Is when every fucking extra and everything from Walking Dead started coming in. Like the show or not, I don't see how you could disagree. That is where conventions dramatically started to change. Was around that time period when everybody from The Walking Dead showed up, and all of the soccer moms and everybody else that's not even horror fans showed up, you know. Pay for an autograph, then you have to pay extra for a pic. I hate that shit, man. I hate it. Walking Dead needs to leave conventions at the rate of pay they get. Hey, man. Hey, you're right. Photo ops kill me. Yes, they kill me too. I've done it for a few people, but hey, I did it for John Carpenter. I did it for, there's a few people I've just paid to get a picture with and not get an autograph because I've gotten more into just getting a picture, you know. Like, hey, still watch the remake and then 100% shit on it. That's why I value your opinion. Cool, man. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, the remake, I've warmed up to it. England only for me, right on. Then I've been to conventions where the celebrities charge people $10 just to talk to them. Oh my God. Yeah, I've heard about that. See, and I've always joked around. Robert Englund, yes, I would pay for a photo op with him. I've joked around. I've put posts on Facebook and everywhere before in the past, joking around saying, hey, you know, at one point they're going to start charging you to shake their hands. Well, hey, man, if they're you know, there's some assholes that are charging $10 just for a meet and greet to be able to say, hey, I love your work. I give you money. That's how you're here in the first place. You know, that it's going to happen, dude. You wait. Somebody is going to fucking charge to shake their fucking hand. It's ridiculous. Conventions, that's why I don't go to them anymore. I go to Days of the Dead in June because it's 15 minutes down the road. I get a press pass to it to do a video for YouTube, and whenever I can, I go to Cinema Wasteland in Cleveland because Cinema Wasteland is the best fucking convention on this planet. It is how conventions used to be. It's the only true fans convention that is left in this country. I will swear by that. And it's the ultimate party. It is the ultimate party. Hello, Jason. What's up, Matt? Yeah, Days of the Dead's awesome. Phil and Selmo, I'm broken. Hey, yeah. I wish Phil would come here. Yeah, man. It's always good to see you at Days of the Dead. Definitely. Matt, did you see that I got Captain Phasma today? Let me grab her ass. I'm going to grab her ass and try not to break myself. Check it out, dudes. I'm going to break in some Star Wars shit here. Because this figure is fucking awesome, man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Captain Phasma diecast, motherfucker. Phil's going to be at Days of the Dead in Atlanta. Holy shit, that's killer, man. I've met Phil 3 times. He is a cool motherfucker. Don't let anybody sway your opinion and say he's a jackass, because every time I've met him, he's been a cool-ass dude. Kylo Ren is my boyfriend. Hey, I have a man crush on Kylo Ren, okay? Nope, just home sweet home. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's not The Walking Dead, but Comic-Con that ruined it. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true too, but that influence didn't really start coming over to conventions until, they start, like, some conventions start bringing in just, like, celebrity type people, and then that weren't even horror people, But I think The Walking Dead really, I think it's good because it gets people into horror films, but in a convention sense, it fucked things up, man. I mean, I think so, just because so many people came in that's not horror fans at all. They're just soccer moms, that's like, oh, God, Norman Reedus, oh! Like I said, man, I'm not bashing on anybody that likes the show. I'm just saying, like, from what I've seen, conventions drastically changed when they started bringing in a bunch of Walking Dead people. Now, there's a lot more elements than just that, but that's where I personally saw that it just went, holy shit, this stuff has just gotten out of hand, man. I mean, when you got the bitch that's in the first season that just crawled on the ground for 5 seconds, charging $25 for a picture, $25 for an autograph, something's fucking wrong. Uh-oh. Cheryl sees the fog. Here comes the infamous tree rape scene here soon. Crowd and Cincy blew my mind. Team Day of the Dead here. Hey, I'm with you, man. I haven't been to a Horror Hound weekend since 2011. The last one I was at was George Romero and Carpenter. No, George Romero and Clive Barker. No, actually it was the one after that with Corey Haim, so it would have been 2011. Thanks, ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. How about we do another shot? Anybody up for a shot? I love season 1. That's it for Walking Dead. When Frank left, I gave it a chance, but ultimately gave up. Hey, man, that's what I always said. I always said that. Frank Darabont really had a grasp on how to really make that show work, I think. I haven't watched it since season 3. I'm not going to sit here and turn this into a Walking Dead bash fest, because I know, some of you are fans. I'm not like that, man. I totally get it. It's cool. It's just not for me, man. And I've heard it's gotten better after season 3. It's just not for me, man. I totally get why people love it, though, and I'm glad that it does so well, because it does help the horror genre in general, I'm just not a big TV show guy in general, man, Let's do a shot. Anybody else do a shot? Is anybody else out there actually taking shots? That's the question. Heard Raimi regretted the tree scene. Do you think it was better left in the movie? Yeah, I heard he really regretted this scene too. And Alan Sandweiss is uncomfortable with it. I think it's better for the movie. It's definitely extremely graphic, but I think it fits in with the horror of the movie. You know what I mean? I just spilled a few drops on my fucking sock. Goddamn party foul. I did a goddamn party foul. Look, I'm dripping off my finger here. Son of a bitch. And if any of you don't like profanity, I'm goddamn motherfucking sorry. Shots off the bong. Hey, light it up. Do what you will. You guys ready? Ring it out and swing it. Hey, man, Let's do it, Kyle. You guys ready? Chars, as we say here. I'm going to get fucking lit, guys. I might even forget to turn this motherfucker off when I'm done and just pass out in this chair. Why not? I'm so prepared for this. I think it adds more to the fright to it. I agree. Got a shot of Jack Daniels ready. Hey, man, drink it up. Get your pull. That's right. Dime bag, motherfuckers. Chars. Yes. Chars. Chars to you all. I'm so prepared for this, guys. I fucking brought in a lunchbox and fucking put, so I won't have to leave you motherfuckers. Put ice in there and drop some beers in there. Now, how's that? How the fuck is that? You know, I care about making this good. I want this to be fun, man. And I'm glad there's like 13 motherfuckers watching this. And you know what else I did? I'm going to go ahead and show you this. But I put this on this book. So when I do have, because I'm notorious when I drink, I've got to piss, you know. So I put this up. So when I take a piss break, I will post this here. So that way you guys can keep chatting amongst yourselves while my pissing ass goes and takes a piss break. Isn't that cool? You think that's cool? Yeah. I mean, I come prepared, guys. I think about this shit. Probably overthink it. I want to make this a fun experience, man. That's what it's all about. It's not just about me sitting here in a monotone voice like, okay, Cheryl's beating on the door now. She was just raped by a tree. Yeah. So, you know, I love the interactive experience of Periscope. Isn't this cool? For those of you that have never been on here, don't you think this is awesome? I love it, man. And I don't know of anybody that's done a movie commentary yet. Did anybody pick up Green Inferno this week? No, I saw Green Inferno, though. I did not pick it up. You know, because you can watch videos from all over the world. This is the future. Hey, I agree, man. I think that this is a really cool fucking thing. Like, when I was at the Castleton Mall today, I almost did a live Periscope from there today, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to. Maybe next time, because I will be going back to the Disney store for more Kylo Ren merch that I saw there. So maybe next time, you know, maybe you guys can join me on my shopping trip. Green Inferno was the poops. I liked parts of it, but honestly, if you've seen Cannibal Holocaust, it's just, to me, it was just kind of like, man. There's scenes in that movie. I've done a commentary on YouTube, Taxi Driver. That was it. I want to do one here now. Yeah, man, definitely do that. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know of anybody that's done one on Periscope yet. I'm sure there might have been. I don't know. But out of our YouTube community, you know, I don't know if this is the first one. You know, I know Cinema Sickness does some stuff on here. He's the first one I knew of from YouTube to do stuff on here that I know of. But as far as like a full commentary, you know, I don't know. Hi, Jason. It's me, Savannah. Hello, Savannah. You're the first on Periscope that I know. Cool. I'm really glad that so many of you joined up for this, man, because it's just, it's fun. You know, you can see stuff from all over the world. Like, if you go to the map, that's one thing. But then if you hit list, it's got all this stuff that's live, and you can see stuff from all over the world, man. Okay, Cheryl and Ash are leaving now. Cheryl wants to get her ass out of there. Eli Roth is trying too hard. Yeah, I agree. Stop motion monsters are cool. Yes, they are. But yeah, Green Inferno. I like the movie. There is 3 things in particular that just tanked it for me, and I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but there are 3 scenes in that movie where I was like, man, what the fuck is Eli Roth thinking, man? That dude does not know tone. I'm sorry, he does not know tone. And I love the Hostel films. I wasn't a big fan of the fucking Cabin, whatever. Fuck, I can't even fucking remember. I'm too drunk. I thought it was funny too. Yeah. There's just scenes in Green Inferno that was just so unnecessary and just totally threw off the tone. I saw someone filming the pyramids, the fucking pyramids. That's awesome. Yeah, Cabin Fever, that's it. Jesus. Have you seen Christine? Yeah, I've seen Christine. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's, you know, it's not one of the best Stephen King stories in general, but I think it's pretty good. Definitely. Excited for The Hateful Eight. Man, you know what? With Tarantino, here's the thing with Tarantino. I've never been a fan of his long, drawn out dialogue scenes. And I get that a lot of people is. I don't. It takes me out of the film. And I've heard Hateful Eight is pretty much all dialogue. I'll see it. I'm just not, I don't know, man. After Django Unchained, I think he's got a lot to live up to. People tell me about how juicy Deathgasm is. It is, man. It is. The ending is great. Walton Goggins is the best part of Hateful Eight. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I don't know how to be. Like I said, I haven't been a big fan of like his huge dialogue scenes in the past because I think it takes him a long time to get to where he wants to go with a dialogue scene. And I think that he could get there a lot quicker with a lot less. It's just like rambling on and on and on and on and on and on and on. That's just my opinion. Bonehawk Tomahawk is a great watch. Yeah, man, I have not seen Reservoir Dogs. I have not. Death Proof, yeah, I like Death Proof too, but the whole scene when they're in the bar, man, I mean, it just goes on for so fucking long, man. Drives me batshit crazy. I think he's a great filmmaker. It's just, man, when he gets stuck on dialogue, he just goes and goes and goes. And I know there's fans of that. I get that. So, to each their own. It's just, that's why I'm leery on the Hateful Eight, man, because I've heard so much of it takes place in one spot, and it's very dialogue heavy. So, see, it's dialogue driven, but some action, and it's only an hour and 30 minutes. I believe he stated he wants to do a good horror film next. Yeah, I've heard that too. No Reservoir Dogs, gotta watch it. It's fantastic. A bit faster. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen it. I've actually had a copy of that forever. Man, I've got so many movies I've never seen. It's ridiculous, guys. I need to catch up before I buy more shit, See The Revenant. Dude, Ryan, I want to, man. I really, really want to because I'm a huge Leonardo DiCaprio fan. And James, DVD Collector 1974, I think he's going to drop in here tonight. I'm not sure if he's here or not. He did an awesome review for it today. And he said that it's Leonardo's best film, which I'm like, wow, dude, really? Because he has made some fantastic shit. Tom Hardy superfan here. Hey, man, me too, man. Intense movie. Yeah. Did you see the trailer of The Conjuring 2? Yes, I did. I can't wait for it. I love The Conjuring. Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh, right on, James. He is here. Yes, I really want to see the Revenant Bad, and I really want to read the book too, because as a lot of you know, I'm a big reader, and I've heard the book is fucking great too. I really want to see it. Big Leo fan. I mean, he's Titanic, man. That's what made me a fan of him. I've got bashed for that for a long time, but Titanic is one of my all-time favorite movies, just because I was always a fan of Titanic. Speaking of Green Inferno, I thought Bonehawk Tomahawk was better than something cannibal movie. Yeah, I want to see Bone Tomahawk, Bonehawk Body Bob, blah, 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 blah. Do you like Stephen King books? Yes, I do. I love Stephen King books. 11/22/63 was actually one of the best he ever wrote, I thought. Did you ever change your mind on DiCaprio's performance in Django? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Favorite TV show all time? Breaking Bad, no fucking question. The Beach is where I started liking Leo. Yeah, that's a good one too, man. That is a good one. And that was actually after Titanic. He filmed that one right after Titanic. Do you know the Vikings on History Channel? I have not seen it. My wife watches it. I have not seen it though. Twin Peaks returning. Anyone excited for this? I've never seen Twin Peaks myself. Can you believe that? But I'm just not a big David Lynch fan, guys. Let's drink. First possession of the movie. That's right. She's fucking possessed. Hey, are we going to do this? Are we going to fucking do a shot for every possession? It's an amazing and underrated series. Yeah, I've always heard that. Stephen King was awesome in Creepshow. Hell yeah, he was, man. Hell yes. High five on a million-year love for Titanic. I love Titanic. I will say that till the day I die. Titanic is a great fucking movie. Yes, the pencil scene. Now, this scene was actually shot in Detroit. I don't know how many of you guys know that. Like, when they did that right there, that actual effect was by Tom Sullivan in Detroit. We are Let's see. Right now, 37 minutes into the film, for those of you that want to catch up. Never saw Titanic. What? 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 Jesus Christ, you never saw Titanic? I can see how The Evil Dead is a more ridiculous and comedic sequel. Yes, Titanic is the first film I ever watched for my YouTube 24-hour movie marathon. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just... I was always a Titanic buff growing up, you know, with the ship, and they did so much, so accurate with that, you know. Titanic is one of my favorites, not too much shame. Yeah, man, it's fucking great. It's a great fucking movie. You know, if you take away the fictional love story and just look at it from a historical piece, James Cameron did some amazing shit with that movie, man. James Cameron is one of the best filmmakers ever, man. Okay, guys, so let's start getting to some trivia questions here. Likewise, man, I was a big buff on the actual ship and sinking. Yeah, Joe, right on, man. Are you guys ready for a trivia question? Who wants a trivia question? You ready? Okay. Okay, shot of Jack at the ready. Let's do this. Hey, let's do a shot first. Fuck it, man. I'll take another shot. Goddamn, you motherfuckers are going to get me so drunk. I'm going to be like, you want to fuck a trivia question, huh? Trivia question. Voorhees is calling, man. Let's do this. Yeah, light it up with those fucking hearts. Heart my ass. Give me a heart on. You ready? Chars, as we say here. Fucking lit, motherfucker. Woo! Shot goal for the night. Oh, man, I don't know, man. Shot for every heart. Jesus Christ, I better go buy about 10 bottles. Well, look at that. Damn, that's more than the bottle right there. All right, guys, here we go. Trivia question. I come prepared, man. I took fucking notes, guys. I took notes. Holy shit. Hey, you want some holy shit? Hey, look there. Look at that. Holy shit! I don't know how many of you remember that from when me, Headbanger, and Crazy was together. We did this fucking stupid-ass video for that. The holy shit. I come prepared. Okay, guys, here we go. Now, this one was blown earlier. I don't know how many of you saw this. Not a big deal. Don't worry, man. Name the short film they made to show to investors to get people on board with making the Evil Dead movie. Does anybody know this? Come on. It was a 28-minute short film. Within the Woods. You got it. You got it. And it was shot for $1,600 in 6 days. Yes, it was. Tommy's the winner. Yes, James, you were a close second, man. You were this close. You probably had it typed in and just couldn't hit send quick enough. Yes, Within the Woods. And it's never been on any official release of The Evil Dead. They're holding out on that, man. Why? Evil Dead. Yeah, hype the short film. Yeah, it's Within the Woods. And you can actually watch that on YouTube. The whole thing, if you look, you can find that on YouTube. But it's never been on an official release. They've never done it. Sam Raimi doesn't want to do it for whatever reason. You guys want to see some Evil Dead memorabilia? Who wants to see some Evil Dead memorabilia before we get too far into this film? Because I haven't shown anything yet. Alright, guys. Like I said, most people probably has most of this shit. Okay, I've already shown this. The Blu-ray. It's Evil Dead 2 hours. It's about 90 minutes. Okay. In my opinion, the best release of The Evil Dead, not counting like collectability, because collectability reasons there's probably one better than this, but overall best release in my opinion is this one right here, the Ultimate Edition. How many of you have this one? If you don't have this motherfucker is badass. Look at this. This motherfucker just goes on for days with folding out. I don't even know if I can show this whole son of a bitch on here. Look at this. Look at this shit. This shit is amazing, man. It just, and you know, this poster that I have right there, that comes with this, too. I mean, it's like, I mean, they basically did everything except jack you off with this release here. I mean, look at that shit, man. all the different types of artwork. Have I ever met Bruce? Yes, I have. I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. I met Bruce before the big convention wave hit, too. I met him at a book signing. I'm going to talk about that briefly. I'll show one more release, too, since we're, 42 minutes in this film. We're already halfway through it. This is probably the best release as far as just, like, gimmicky, just fucking cool. And I know a lot of you watching this has this one. The Book of the Dead edition. You guys have this one? Really awesome. I've always kept it in the packaging. Let's pull this bitch out and show people. For those of you that haven't seen this, look at this shit, man. I mean, it's got like the whole, like, and I had Tom Sullivan sign this at one of the, he's always at Cinema Wasteland, by the way. He has an Evil Dead museum at every Cinema Wasteland, which is amazing. He has like so many props from the movie, actual face appliances still. They're all shriveled and shit, but I put pictures of them on Facebook a while back. Has Bruce gotten any awards for his work in Evil Dead? Nah, not any like, really known stuff. Yeah, Tom Sullivan is awesome, man. Look at that shit, dude. He did a fucking drawing in there, man. Yeah, definitely don't read the pages. Bad shit does happen. Here, anybody want to try to read it? Read it. And there's actually words there too, man. If you look at it, there's actual real words that you can read in these pages. But I wouldn't do it. Don't fucking do it. Look at that shit, man. This is an awesome release, though. Really cool. The first is dedicated, yeah. Yes, so that is the Book of the Dead edition. You guys want another trivia question? Who wants another trivia question? Where's my beer? There it is. Okay, guys, here we go. What Academy... No, now, come on. No fucking Google on this, guys. What Academy Award-winning director helped edit the original Evil Dead? Who can guess this? He's a big motherfucker, too. One of the best. Coens, yes. Joel Coen was one of the editors on the original Evil Dead. Out of Joel and Ethan Coen, the Coen brothers. Amazing stuff, guys. I mean, the lineage, the fucking lineage of this movie, man, and how, how many people came from this. Yeah, James, you nailed it, dude. It's just amazing how many awesome people, became out of this movie. You know what I mean? Awesome stuff. I keep seeing people rejoining. Sorry you guys keep getting kicked off for whatever reason. That sucks, man. Like I said, this app is new, so, I'm sure they're going to improve it and make things better. Oh my God, there is a fucking hand-eating scene going on right now. Linda is fucking eating the hand with the Kandarian dagger in it. Is everybody else at this scene? Yes, I fucking love it too, dude. When I type, it bogs down. That sucks. That sucks. I haven't had that problem. I don't know why. I don't know why it's happening to some of you guys and kicking some of you guys off. Like I said, it's a newer app, so I'm sure they're going to improve it as time goes along. I love the sound of when they're possessed. Yeah, I do too. She's like, whoa, shit. I can't believe this movie's already 46 minutes into it. After this is over, guys, I'm going to shut this video down just so I can stop it for YouTube purposes, but I'll probably come back for like a post show and just chat if anybody wants to. No problems here. Cool, man. Gotta go Chars. Chars, man. Maybe too many people typing at the same time. I don't know, man, because I've seen like hundreds of people be on some of these videos and there not be a problem. I haven't gotten kicked off. I've had to leave time to check a text. Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, this is working perfect for me. Right on, Ryan. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys another collectible here. This is a re-release Did you buy Powerball tickets? No, man, I didn't. Dumbass me, I did not. I did not buy Powerball tickets. Did anybody hit it? The drawing already happened, right? I don't know. I'm down for a post-show. Cool. Like I said, I'll shut this down when this is over, and then I'll probably come back very quickly afterwards and just do a post-show, and we can just fucking talk about whatever and just get sloppy drunk if you guys want to. Whoever wants to join in on that, we'll do that next. So yeah, this is a re-release, but it's still cool to have in this day and age. This is an old VHS. I bought this in probably '99, I believe. I always wear headphones on here. The sound is better. Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, this is a VHS release. One of the few VHSs I kept. Very cool to watch it this way sometimes. I do have a VHS player. I have a all-region DVD player, a VHS player, and a Blu-ray player here in the movie room. I need to get an all-region Blu-ray player. I do not have that yet. But yeah, very cool to have this on VHS still. You know, it's just cool to watch it that way sometimes. And here's another collectible, guys. This is a fucking awesome book. This is a really awesome book. If you guys haven't read this, seek this out. Even if you guys aren't readers, you guys should seek this out. The Evil Dead Companion. Wish I still had a VCR. Yeah, man, they're good to have. They only did horror because it was the cheapest to make. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, they knew that it could they could nail it with this, you know, and could make money with it too. Erwin Shapiro, one of the distributors of this film, saw it and was, you know, like, hey, we can make some money with this. You have this, Tommy? Awesome, man. This is a really, really good book. And one of the things they talk about in this book is how they buried a a time capsule in this that had messages, notes, trinkets from the film. Somebody out there got that. They buried it by the chimney of this film. I thought all along, I kept thinking, oh my God, it'd be so awesome to go there and dig and try to find this thing, you know. My sister bought me that book. She found it at Goodwill. Oh, awesome, dude. Right on. That's cool shit, man. Hey, you can't beat that, man. Finding it cheap like that. I paid full fucking price for this bitch. It's still worth it, though. Really awesome book, though, guys. If you've never read this, I mean, just a plethora of information on not just the Evil Dead, but the entire franchise and even all of Sam Raimi's career, man. His movies in between and his movie afterwards. Yes. So, anybody want to do another trivia question? Who's up for another trivia question? I gotta stump some motherfuckers here. I mean, like I said, I couldn't dig too deep. Did you like the show? Ash vs. Evil Dead, I did not get to finish it, man. I only saw 2 episodes. I need to finish all of it. I was streaming it on a site. I need to binge watch the whole thing. That's how I like watching TV shows. Great stuff. Yeah, I don't doubt it is, man, because I love the first 2 episodes. It was like Evil Dead Part 4. Like, some people's complaining, like, oh, it's only a half hour long. I'm like, dude, look at this. When this is done, you're going to have a 4-hour Evil Dead movie. This is fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, that is awesome. You know, I think that it's perfect. And we're getting a season 2. Well, come on, man. You know? Oh, I know I'll like it, Tommy, no doubt. Great cliffhanger. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. I really need to binge watch it. I'm definitely going to buy that when it comes out because, man, I'm such an Evil Dead mark. You know, I don't have cable here or anything, man, so I didn't get to watch it on cable. I streamed it online some, but I didn't, you know, get to watch it, you know. But I will for sure. I am learning things about the film I did not know. Thanks. Right on, dude. Right on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What was the original name of this movie? Who's going to nail it? Come on, who's going to nail it? It was not The Evil Dead. What was the original name of this film when they conceived it? Come on. Bing, 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 bing. Ryan Chataway wins. Book of the Dead. It was. And that scene right there where the spider web goes over her ankle, that was also done in Detroit. Stop motion animation. Twilight. Fuck. Yeah, that was it. It was Twilight. It was Twilight. No, The Book of the Dead was the original name of this film. Yes. Let's show another collectible. This is actually Evil Dead 2. I didn't want to pull in like all Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, all that shit. You know, just because I might do those down the road, you know, but I want to show this one just because this is cool and it sits really nice along with the Book of the Dead. This is another rare edition of Evil Dead, but this is actually Evil Dead 2. There's an Easter egg when Ash is in the basement. Freddy Krueger's gloves hanging next to the door. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that too. So yeah, this is from Evil Dead 2. This is the 10 edition, and this is number 47,919 out of 50,000. Anybody else have this edition out there? Or have you guys seen this? I'm sure most of you have seen this. Thanks, James. Right on, man. He says, beautiful. Yeah, I love this edition. Is it worth anything? Yeah, probably. But it has this book in it. It has this little card. I believe this has... one of these has a fucking Evil Dead Hail to the Game video game preview, which I always loved that game. It was hard as shit, and it wasn't really great, but it was just cool. I think it was the first Evil Dead game. I bought this actually when I lived in Nashville. There was a CD store that had this. I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, and I bought it, you know. Yeah, man, I remember that game. Yeah, it wasn't that great, but it was just cool having an Evil Dead game. But yeah, this is a really cool tin, man. It's really awesome. I've had this thing for 15 years now. I bought it brand new. Cheryl is in the cellar laughing. And you know, those contacts in the movie, I don't know how many, I'm sure a lot of you know this. I have the Evil Dead games. Right on, man. Those contacts they wore in the movie, they were like really thick and really heavy and they're really hard on the eyes. They could only put them in for 15 minutes at a time, and they like really hurt the actors' eyes and like made their eyes water a lot. That shit would suck because that's before contacts like really got good, you know. Linda is laughing. She just did the "we're gonna get you," and she's like, funny shit. And I have 54 minutes into the movie for you guys. Chars, drink up. Killed that one. Let's open another one, shall we? I'm doing shots in a different Friday of a 13 shot glass. Right on, right on. Here we go. Yes. Okay, guys, so let's start getting to some, do you want a trivia question or another memorabilia artifact? Whoever says the first one here, we will do. Which do you want? You said tribe, I'm guessing trivia. Okay, here we go. Name the year and model of the car used in Evil Dead. Come on. The year and model. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? 1973 Oldsmobile Delta. Tommy, you nailed it. Ding, 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 ding. Winner. And this car has been used in almost every single Sam Raimi film, except for The Quick and the Dead, because that was in a period piece western. And you know, like one scene I remember in particular is in one of the Spider-Man films where Stan Lee's driving. It is actually in the Evil Dead remake also. Bruce Campbell hates that car. Yeah. But yeah, Sam Raimi has used that car in almost every single film he has ever made to this day, which is really awesome. And it is that same car that is in this film. Even Oz, man, I don't know. That's a good question. Hey, that is a good question. I don't know. Maybe somebody can look that up. That wouldn't make sense to have it in Oz though, so maybe not that one either. There's really no place to have it, you know. Oh, Cheryl has just busted through, grabbed Ash's face. Why? Why? Love that shit. Time for a shot. Hey, do you want to do one, man? I mean, don't fucking tempt me, dude. I'll do a shot. My battery's low. See you later, man. Right on, Matt. Thanks for watching, dude. And Phasma says, see you later, buddy. Chars. Car was even in Drag Me to Hell. Yes, it was. That's right. I love Drag Me to Hell. All right, dude, let's do it. Pour it up. We'll take one together, man. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. You guys are going to get me fucking drunk. I don't give a shit. Look at this shit. We're tearing this bottle up. Hey, we're down to 8 viewers, man. We need to get more people on here. Hey, spread the word on Facebook, man. Let's get more motherfuckers in here. That movie had an Evil Dead vibe. Yes, it definitely did. Yeah, I'm doing Crown. Right on, Kyle. Let's do it, man. I'm going to fucking pour this shit. Try not to fuck it up. This bottle's getting heavier in my hand for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Hey, man, I'm having a good enough time tonight, man. And, you know, everybody talking here. I think I'll do another one of these. Are you guys up for doing another one of these sometime? Maybe not anytime soon. I don't know when. But at some point, doing another one of these. Right on, Tommy. Tommy says, yeah. Definitely, says Sebastian. Yep. Dude, even the witch scenes towards the end of Oz was like Evil Dead. Yes, they were. Every weekend. That would be cool. Jody says, yep. Yes, yes. Weekly movie streams. Hey, man, if you should do one for Mad Max. Hey, I would be up for that, dude. I'm always up for watching that film. Gotta run, bro. Work early. Right on, James. Thanks for watching, brother. I salute you, man. All right, guys. Here we go. Movie Man, I know you're taking a shot. You ready? You ready? Come on. Hit it. You ready? Tell me. Tell me. We'll do it up. Do it at the same time, man. Live and in living motherfucking color. Living motherfucking color. I know it's my. Don't get on my ass. Clink. All right, here we go. Boom! Hit that bitch. Woohoo! Man. Yeah, my work schedule is getting ready to get fucking crazy, man. So I don't know how often I can do these. Like, I'm going to be working like 60-hour weeks very soon. Which is going to be awesome, you know, for financial standpoint. From a personal standpoint, it's going to be tough. But so I don't know how often I'll be able to do these. But I will definitely, for sure, do one of these motherfuckers again sometime. Since, you know, seems like people's having a good time and shit. Let's do some more memorabilia talk, shall we? You guys up for that? You guys want to hear about me meeting Ellen Sandweiss, who played Cheryl in this movie? Does everybody want to hear about that? What do? I'm getting ready to move into a new position at work. I am taking a promotion. I'm not going to be a supervisor anymore, which is fucking great. I'm taking a step up from there. I'm moving to this different area in my building, which, you know, will be very cool. It'll be a very cool thing. But I'm going to have to work like crazy shifts, crazy hours. I'm talking like fucking 5 at night till 5 in the morning sometimes. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be pretty crazy, but it'll be a really good opportunity, man. All right, let's talk about meeting Ellen Sandweiss. Look at this, guys. To Jason, it's your sister Cheryl, horribly yours, Ellen Sandweiss, Cheryl. You guys like that shit? Ryan, I work 12-hour days. I feel you. Yeah, man, I've done it a lot in the past. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm up for it, man. Yes, I met her at Horror Hound Weekend in probably 2010, 2009, somewhere around there. Very, very cool, man. She was so fucking awesome. And I gave her a hug, and I told her, I said, you know you were in the best movie of all time, right? She goes, of course I know that. You know, and it didn't seem like she was just saying that, you know. She felt that I was fucking genuine saying this is the greatest fucking movie ever, man. Third shift worker here. Yeah, man, I feel you, brother. My God, what happened to her eyes? Yeah, that's right, Kyle. Look at those fucking eyes. That's those painful contacts she has in. Yeah, it's an 8x10 that usually hangs right over there on the wall. I took it down for this purpose to show you guys. She was very cool, man. Very, very cool, and I was so honored to meet her. I've not got to meet all of the women from Evil Dead. I've not met Betsy Baker or Teresa Tilly. I know they do tours together. I've not got to meet them, but I did meet Ellen Sandweiss at least, which is really, really awesome, man. Just how much I love this film. And Ash has Linda on the table now with the chainsaw. He almost cut her up. He's thinking twice about it. That's where we're at. 1 minute, or 1 hour, 1 minute into the movie. Is Bruce a cool guy? Yes. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute. I did meet Bruce, and I'm going to talk about that. Let's see if I have any more trivia questions. I don't believe that I do. No, that's it for trivia questions, because I didn't take a whole long time getting those together. Does anybody else have any trivia questions? Anybody want to throw up something for the movie? There's tons of shit, man. It's just, you know, I was gone all day. I didn't really get to, like, study and, like, take notes until earlier, but I did take notes on this. You know, as you can see, I did write down some shit just because I like being prepared. If I'm going to do something like this, I like to be prepared, you know. Are you seeing Lamb of God this year? I want to see him, man. Lamb of God, Anthrax, Death Heaven is coming here to Indianapolis this month. I want to go, but my work schedule is probably not going to permit it. I've seen Lamb of God 5 times, man. They're fucking awesome. I wasn't prepared. I'm goofy with technology. Hey, Jody, nothing wrong with that. Technology changes faster than you can keep up with it, you know. I'm glad you were able to make it on here. And goddamn, I'm grabbing an empty fucking beer. This motherfucker's empty. I'm grabbing this shit, and I got my full one right over here. Goddamn, motherfucker. Yeah! I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? I hope you guys are having a good time, because I am sure as fuck having a good time tonight. My all-time favorite movie on I Lit. Hey, I lit too, motherfucker. I lit too. No doubt, it's a miracle made. That's right, Jody. Hell yes, man. Joe Chars, motherfucker. Yeah, swig that beer. Hell yeah, let's do it. You ready? Let's do it. I just killed half that motherfucker. Chars to you, Sebastian. Hey, if you guys are on YouTube, go watch Godsif Studios. Sebastian is a really cool kid, man. He's fucking really, he's new. He's really fucking making a mark on YouTube. He does great videos. You guys need to go and support him. I'm going to pull up his channel here to show you guys, because this guy, like I said, he's new, man. It's really hard to find your footing on YouTube, and this guy deserves some subscriptions. Right here he is. Right here, guys. Go and subscribe to this guy, man. He's really awesome. Can you get Periscope on PC? Put a link up for me on your Facebook. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know about that. Go and subscribe. Right there, guys. Godsif Studios. Check him out, man. He does a lot of cool videos. A lot of cool, like, Blu-ray hauls, reviews. He's very cool, man. You guys got to go and add him. He only has 67 subscribers. Like I said, he's new. Go subscribe him. Yeah. Subscribe him, for sure. Sebastian's a cool motherfucker, man. Alright, guys. You guys want to hear about me meeting Bruce Campbell? Who wants to hear about it? Want to hear about it? Some people say he's a fucking dickhead. Some people say he's cool. Which side of the fence do I fall on? Do you guys want to hear about meeting Bruce fucking Campbell? I'm not seeing anything. Kyle says yes. Hell yes. Bruce. I got Bruce. Sebastian says yes. Tommy says yes. All right. So, 2005. I was still living in Ohio at the time. And the day of the signing, I heard Bruce Campbell was doing a book signing in Dayton, Ohio, which was only 40 minutes away from me. Swig a beer for Campbell. I can do that. Let's do it before I start in here. So, Bruce Campbell was doing a signing 40 minutes away from my house. I was like, holy shit, guys, let's go. So me and 2 of my friends drove up there. He was doing a signing. It's when Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way came out, and I have that book somewhere. If Chins Could Kill, yeah, it's I think it's the one after that. I have that book somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. So I get up to this bookstore. It's a little tiny bookstore. He's in there. He does a Q&A at the beginning, And this is after he did Bubba Hotep, and it was like really big, you know. So he's like, starts off, he's like, okay, he does a Q&A at a podium. He's like, okay, I'm going to start this off. And first off, I want to say, no questions about Evil Dead 4, and no questions about Bubba Nosferatu, so go. And he was just being a smarmy, you know, asshole like he is. You know, he was basically playing up his, like that. He was playing up his TV and his movie character here for these fans in this book signing. Everybody was in on the joke. So, but anyway, you know, he answered all kinds of questions. It was really cool, you know. And then, then they started the book signing. They did the Q&A first, and then they were going to do the book signing. Hit the high note on that one. Yeah, I did, kind of. So to meet Bruce Campbell, you had to buy the book, Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way. You could have anything signed that you had with you, but you had to buy the book. If you wanted anything signed, you know, you just had to buy the book. And so I was like, oh, fuck, I don't give a shit. I'll buy the book. But I had this particular item with me to get signed. So, you know, it's like, okay, I'll buy the book. It's cool because I'll read it, you know. Back then, I wasn't reading as much as I read now, but still, it was cool to go ahead and buy his book, support him. And he was very particular how he wanted things done. Like, we were pretty close to the beginning of the line, and I remember him, like, pulling people that worked at the store up to his table and telling him, like, specifics of how he wanted things done. Like, you know, don't do this. Make sure, you know, if somebody comes up here at this time, that you got somebody back here at this time. Like, he was very specific. He didn't have any agent with him. He was there totally by himself. Like I said, this is 2005. This is, you know, conventions were around then, but this is before conventions really hit, you know, and like probably nowadays, even at a book signing, he would have agents with him and shit. But he was there by himself, so he was like giving people instructions right then at that point, you know. So, you know, I had the book, I bought the book. People behind me, they didn't buy the fucking book. These guys were fucking smart. What they did is they just picked up the book from the store, said that they bought it. You know, the people weren't checking for receipts, so it's like, yeah, I got the book. And then they were taking their own shit and having it signed, then putting the book back. I'm like, fuck, I could have did that. Duh. But anyway, you know, I was fine with buying the book anyway. So I went up and met him, and I have this framed. So this is an original Fangoria signed to Jason, Bruce Campbell, Ash. I have it framed. I usually have it sitting up over here behind Freddy. On Periscope earlier today, I showed this. I had a buddy of mine that had a whole stack of old Fangorias that he gave to me in 2000, right around this time, probably 2003, 2004, maybe 2005. He gave me a whole fucking stack of old Fangoria magazines, and this is one of them that was in there. And you know, I haven't taken this motherfucker out forever, but I'm going to do it for you guys right now, just to show you that this isn't some fucking pre-print bullshit. This is the real fucking deal. Come on, motherfucker. Almost met him, but when he and my friend were standing in Bruce's line, the manager cut line. Oh, that sucks. Well, you're a serious horror fan. I guess. So, here it is, guys. Original Fangoria from 1981. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Fucking E.T. in here. Holy fuck, buddy. You're treating us like... Cool, man. I'm glad you guys like this. Yeah, so original Fangoria, signed by Bruce Campbell to me. That's when I met him, man. That's what I had him sign. And this motherfucker is in mint condition, dude. This shit is fucking really good condition, man. I really lucked out, man. My buddy did not want these anymore and gave me a whole stack of them, man. And I got the fucking zombie motherfucker, the Fulci zombie. I got it over there on the wall. You guys have probably seen it. That's killer. Thank you. My best friends has that very issue, Fangoria. Yeah, man, it's a good issue. You know, it's pretty cool. And let me see if I can find. Yeah, here it is. There you go. That's it. Yeah, spare copies of this issue? No, I don't, man. This is the only one I have. This is it. It's the only one, man. He had been a collector for many years, and he wanted to give them away to somebody that would appreciate him. And look at this shit, guys. On the next page past the Evil Dead, look at that. Fucking awesome, man. There's good shit in this. If you go through these old Fangorias, man, there is some good fucking shit. If you're into classic horror films, man, Fangoria was the ultimate. It was the ultimate, man. Look at that. Really cool shit, man. You can find this on eBay. I'm not sure what it goes for now. But man, I haven't looked through this in a long time. It's been up there on the wall. It's been in this frame for many years. Probably 10 years since not 10 years since I've met him. Probably at least 8 years since I've taken this out. You know. But I figured tonight I would do that and show you guys this original Fangoria. This is from, let's see an actual date here. Let's see if we can find this shit. My drunk ass. November of 1982. That magazine is the holy grail. Man, I agree, dude. I mean, even without his signature on it, I mean, just having the Evil Dead on it, dude. And I'm going to pull this one off the wall here. This isn't Evil Dead related, but just to show you what was in this fucking stack of shit he gave me. A lot of it's still in my garage, but I have another one here on the wall. I want to show you guys. Look at this, guys. Look at that shit. This was in that fucking stack that this dude just gave me. A guy I grew up with, went to school with, Jason Tipton. Look at that shit, man. That's fucking killer, man. Original Fangoria with Fulci Zombie on it. And then I've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 up there on the wall that was out of that stack. And I think that's all I have in here. But there's, I mean, I seriously have like this much still out in storage, man. Just cool shit, man, that, you know, us horror fucking geeks can, you know, geek out on. So yeah, right here is where fucking Ash is touching his reflection in the mirror, and his hand goes through, and you see, you know, it goes in, and it's like water, and he's like, ah! Ah! That'll scare people away. Let's watch those numbers drop. Mirror is water. Yes, it is. That's definitely true, Tommy. Very cool scene, man. Very effective. Are you going to pick up TCM on Blu-ray from Scream Factory? I want to, man, because I only have that on DVD. And I will show you, motherfuckers. Where is it? Come on. Right here. Signed by Tom Savini. That's the only copy I have, man. I missed that, man. Sorry, I missed that comment about Jack Daniels. Signed by Tom Savini. And this is when Tom Savini used to be awesome at conventions. You would go and you would pay $20 for one of the 8x10s, and he would sign everything that you had. I had him sign like fucking 10 things 2 different times I met him. Before he became a dick. Hey, man. What have you? You know, yeah. I've had good experiences with him and bad experiences with him. The first experience I had with Tom Savini, he was a fucking dick. I like an Evil Dead 2 when the furniture starts laughing at him. Yeah, man, that's... And then when he starts doing this shit with the fucking lamp and shit, I love that. It's awesome. Awesome shit. Yeah, I had Tom Savini. One thing I gave away on my channel before, man, I had him sign the original Maniac DVD. I gave that away in a contest on Beyond the Realms before. Yeah, that is a classic scene, man. Ah! Oh, shit. Cheryl's reaching through the door, choking Ash right now. He's got the shotgun in hand. Yeah, last time I met Tom. Oh, doing shots of Jack Daniels in memory of Larry Motorhead. Right on, man. Chars. Ah, fuck, I missed the other comment. Sorry, guys. These things disappear and you can't go back and look at them. You seen Maniac? Maniac Cop? Yeah, the first one, man, I like it, but, man, Maniac Cop 2 is better, honestly, man. Maniac Cop 1 is kind of boring to me. It's alright. I've never upgraded that Scream Factory edition. I have it on DVD only. I just never upgraded it. Maniac Cop 2, I haven't seen it in years, but I always remember it being better. Yeah. Yeah, they made like 5. Yeah, man, they did. They fucking ran it in the ground for sure. Last time I met Tom, he was cool, but the first time I met him, he was an asshole. Same with me, man. First time I met him, I didn't know how he was. I was like, dude, your special effects are so legendary and so awesome, and just, especially like Day of the Dead, those effects still hold up to this day. I was like, why'd you quit doing them? He's like, well, I just wanted to do other things like that, like total. I was like, oh, okay. He's like total asshole, man. I'm sure he gets asked that all the time, gets tired of it, but fuck, I didn't know. That was my very first convention, too, 2007 Horror Hound. The very first ever Horror Hound was when I met Tom Savini. This has been such a blast. Right on, Ryan. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, man. I've had fun, too. But, he was just a dick, man. It's like, goddamn, I didn't know what to expect. Fuck, man. I've watched these guys my whole life. I didn't know, and it was like, I just asked him a serious question. Hey, man, why'd you quit doing effects? He's like, oh, I just want to do other things. I'm like, well, fuck you too, you cocksucker. That dude's got a real bad reputation in conventions, and for good reason, though, man. It's hit or miss with Tom Savini, man. Sometimes he's really cool. Sometimes he's a fucking asshole, man. Oh, here he's got the fucking necklace. He's reaching for the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. Cheryl's hitting him in the back. Ash is screaming out. Hey, Holly, thanks for joining in. We're going to do a fucking post show, too. Why the fuck not? I can't believe I haven't had to piss yet. It's a miracle, man. I've had my piss comment ready to go and everything. I haven't used it. Had some dick comment about fans when Gunner died. Yeah, man. Andrew Benarski went off on that. I won't go there, but Chars. Oh, no, not my flesh. Yeah. Oh, burning the book. Cheryl's frozen in midair. Red hot fire poker hitting Ash in the back. Yeah, she's frozen. She just dropped the motherfucker. She's like, like all fucking twitchy and shit. And all this shit here, all this stop motion was all done in Detroit, for you guys that don't know that. Tom Sullivan and crew. I can't think of their other names. So all that said, his effects changed horror forever. Yeah, Ryan, I agree, man. Such a groundbreaking film in so many ways. It still holds up, you know what I mean? Rubber bands, great day with Tom Savini. He pelted Danielle Harris in the eye. Yeah, I remember that day when they had the fucking rubber band fight at Horror Hound. The past, where he attaches the chainsaw to the arm. Yeah, oh, Evil Dead 2, yeah. Bruce Campbell was awesome in the X-Files, man. You know what's fucking crazy? I've only seen like a handful of X-Files episodes. Like I said, man, I'm just not a big TV show watcher. I need to, though. I know I need to. I know I'm missing out on shit. I know. I hear it all the time. There's a fucking oatmeal running out of the arm. It looks like oatmeal. Oh, she's getting ready to explode right here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ready? You ready? Boom! Explosion and gore, motherfucker. Roaches. Yeah, there's all kinds of fucking shit. Hand falling out. Yeah, like that and shit, You make a smoke ring. I can try. I can do it sometimes. There's fucking poor man smoke rings there. If I had my... Here, I've got this big motherfucker. Let me try this. Fuck, I suck. I'm fucking too drunk to do this. Saw 3 good ones. What flavor are you smoking? This would be Boston cream pie, and this would be Sir Vapes a Lot custard, which I love both. I'm not using this too much because I have the door closed and it would get like massively fucking vapey in here. I don't like doing that with my snakes in here, so that's why I'm using this one, you know. Gandalf would be a badass at vape. Yeah, he would. He would. I can do smoke rings. I just don't practice them too much. Like, if I sit here and really try, but when I'm put on the spot, like, do a smoke ring, I can't ever do it. When I'm not put on the spot and trying, I can, like, fucking blow perfect motherfuckers. Oh, he's looking at the necklace right now. We're getting close to the end. Man, I can't believe how quick this has went, man. The sun is rising. All is good for Ash. He's saved. Everything is good. He's opening the door to the cabin. Shot time, bro. Hey, if you want to fucking do it, dude, I ain't gonna joke around. I'm fucking, you know, I got this old goddamn motherfucker, man. We're still doing a post show, too, for any of the 2 people that want to join in. Savannah wants to see y'all. Feast on Schneeburgers and corn dogs. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it up. He did it. He did it, Adrian. Yes. Adrian! I did it! Here we go. God, this bottle's getting heavy, man. I'm fucking drunk as shit, man. How many shots have I had now? You guys know? I don't know. Are you ready? Movie Music Man 75. Dude, I don't even know your real name, man. I apologize. Tell me, though. I'm staying until you crash. Sebastian, let's do it, man. Got us a TV order. Let's do it. I don't fuck. Goddamn. Oh, here's the fucking Steadicam shot going through the woods. You ready? Let's do it. Charge! Hit me up with those fucking hearts, goddammit. Ah! That's the end of the fucking movie. Written and directed by Sam Raimi. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the Beyond the Realms live interactive commentary. This has been a blast, guys. I appreciate you all for watching, man. I've had anywhere from fucking 15 to 8 people watching. Great shit, dude. This was a ton of fun. Thanks, Joe. This was fun, man. I'm definitely going to do more of these down the road. I think the next one may be Dawn of the Dead. I don't know. I might do a poll on the Beyond the Realms YouTube channel. Can't wait for the next commentary. Thanks. Awesome time. Thank you. It's not over yet. That's right. It's not. This was cool. Right on, man. I might do a poll on Beyond the Realms and see what you guys would want to do. Yeah, it was. I've had a blast. Thank you so much. We're just getting started. Yes, we are. So I might pick like 5 films and just have people pick what they want to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking Dawn of the Dead. But I'm thinking maybe pick like 5 classic films. Maybe Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, and some other classics. And just let people pick. And maybe the next one will be a fan pick, you know? That was fucking tasty. But anyway, guys, for those of you on Periscope, hang around if you want to. I'm going to be jumping back on here soon. I'm going to log off here so I can get this logged off and jump back on for YouTube. I dare you do the Halloween trilogy. Hey, I can do that. Take care, bros. Awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you for watching. Right on. Oh, yes, this rocks. Right on, Kyle. Thank you. Text you tomorrow, bro. I'm hitting the bed. Right on, Joe. Thank you. So if you guys want to hang on with me, I'm gonna log off this so I can stop it for YouTube. I'm gonna go take a quick piss break, and then I'm gonna start another video only for Periscope, which will be a post show. We can just do whatever, man. We're gonna get fucking silly on this motherfucker, man. It's going to get crazy. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching the Beyond the Realms live interactive commentary. I thank you so much, guys, and I will see you soon. Later.